So the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the UCLA Bruins taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bruins will get us started with the opening kickoff. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Michigan State's offense will start this game off. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Buys a little time. Got out of trouble and throws. Another incompletion on third down. The Spartans will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So UCLA's offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold you.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. Smashes through the tackle. On the move at the 30. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The play-action fake. Got his man on the right. What a cut. Now he's loose. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Unloads quickly. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Bruins are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it for the score. Touchdown, UCLA!
this guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. To the air, it's Chiles. Bringing the heat. Nice move there. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab on the left side. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag down at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is fizzling past deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Frazier. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll try the right side. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. And the Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Marsh. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to 2nd. Like first possession, you could tell maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good response from punting last drive.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Fires to the tight end. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Handoff from the shotgun. Got room to work. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Bruins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Flores. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Bruins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins!
His defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They find themselves trailing, but breaks into the open. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Kelly. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And that's the problem as an offense, man. You get in these 3rd and forever situations, and now the defense drops back, and they take away all the deep stuff, and you're trying to find some space, but it's just so hard to try to convert those 3rd and longs.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. How about that sweet footwork along the sideline? It is a catch. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the tight end, keeping it on the ground with the single back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. Quick step and go. Got a lot of room to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan State.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Finds the tight end. Made a defender miss. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on first down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Matthews. What a throw! Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. They'll immediately call timeout.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown, UCLA!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Scanning the field, it's Chiles. Grabbed over the middle, it's Marsh. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Oh, he wants it all. He's got it along the sideline. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Jukes his way from home. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Speeding down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bruins.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stopper.
Tying it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw, it's Chiles. Can't the connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for room, it's Frazier. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Pulls it, fires to the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Back open in the middle. Finds a crease at the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 6 over Alabama. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's Chiles. Under fire. Got him downfield. Still running at the 40. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Trying to get rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, they're after him. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
He wants to change this route. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
What a weapon this kicker is. When you've got leg talent like that, you're liable to score from anywhere on the field. Just get the ball close to midfield, and you can put 3 on the board.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down. Quarterback got it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his tight end. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Flores.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Gets it out quickly. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Ready to try the point after.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. They recover their own fumble. somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back? The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they...
He lets it fly. Intercepted for the 11th time. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Bruins decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of. There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Line gets set, first down. Looking downfield, it's Chiles. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels...
Turning on the Jets. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a...
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Spartans! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can do.
The hands team on the receiving unit has got to do a better job. You have got to make sure you end up with the football.
Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is.
Intentional grounding offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Blasted as he lets it go. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now staring at a 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Kelly. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the right. That pass is incomplete.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back.
Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Sparty! If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He's got it. Two-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UCLA will go back to work on offense. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Staples. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Woods. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Flores. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He'll pull it on the read. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. 1 more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. The give. Touchdown, UCLA! And the route is on. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Wants to throw. It's Chiles. Bringing the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward,
he's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Bruins! How about this defense? defense taking one back to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Pressure coming. Here's a throw downfield late. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. Back to throw, it's Chiles. He'll take a shot. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter. What a big penalty at this juncture in the game, all locked up, and they get called for the pass interference. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Now a game can end on a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack at it with an untimed down.
Number 4 on the field goal.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. Jumped on top of the pile. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad.